I hit a family of ghosts while driving. I quickly stopped the car and walked up to the ghosts.
You're the one who can see us.
Do I know you?
It was a cemetery.
The ghosts were sucked away by a force. I quickly followed the direction where the ghost disappeared and walked into the woods by the roadside. Suddenly, I saw a ghost in a number 7 jersey flash by. I was about to go closer to have a clear look. Just then, an accident happened. When I was unconscious, I saw my grandmother who had passed away.
Come on, dear. We'll go into it together.
I subconsciously reached out my hand. Just as I was about to touch my grandmother, I suddenly heard someone calling me.
Don't leave me.
Don't leave me.
I'm sorry. Grandma, I can't. Not yet.
That's all right, dear. All in good time.
I managed to wake up, but I didn't know that I had lost my ability to communicate with ghosts. The next day, my husband and I went for a walk outdoors. What struck me as strange was that the square was very quiet today. The ghosts that usually wandered around were all gone. This made me feel quite unaccustomed. Just then, a brick suddenly fell from the wall in the distance. It almost hit the man below. The man thought it was a prank by some punks. After complaining, he left. But I knew clearly that it was the man's deceased employee causing trouble.
Why can't I see him? He was just up there. He made the thing come down. What if it's me? Think about it. I haven't seen one ghost since the accident, not even in the hospital. What if the ghosts are really here, right in front of me, and I just can't see them anymore?
Suddenly, losing the ability to communicate with ghosts hit me hard. But right at that moment, Diane, whom I had helped before, came over. Diane came this time because of her niece, Caitlin. Since Caitlin's boyfriend died last week, she had experienced a lot of strange things, like seeing or hearing some supernatural phenomena. So Diane thought her niece was haunted by a ghost. After learning about Diane's purpose, I told her I could no longer see ghosts.
Melinda, my brother, he doesn't understand what she's going through. And their relationship is strained. If you could just talk to her. Just let her know that she's not crazy.
I finally agreed to her request. Moments later, we arrived at Caitlin's home. Caitlin said she often dreamed of her boyfriend Brian recently.
Can you help me? I hope so. Is that him?
After I took the photo, I found that Brian was the ghost I saw on the night of the accident. So I asked Caitlin what had happened between them before. Caitlin said she had planned for them to go to the homecoming party together, but Brian didn't want to go because he couldn't dance. So they made an agreement. She would go watch Brian practice football, and Brian would go to the dance with her. However, on the day of the homecoming, she happily got her dress ready, but then she saw Brian hugging a blonde beauty. Because the girl was so perfect, she didn't dare to go up and question him. After that, Brian called her all day, but she didn't answer. But finally, she still went to the football training ground. She wanted to hear Brian's explanation, face to face. Just then, an accident happened. Brian unexpectedly died on the field. Caitlin sadly hid under a grandstand and cried. She wanted to know if Brian really loved her. To help Caitlin, I went to the field where Brian had the accident, but I never saw Brian's ghost. That night, when I was on my way home from work, I found Caitlin secretly trying to buy alcohol. I quickly went over to stop her. I told her getting drunk wouldn't solve any problem. Caitlin said she felt so empty now. She always felt that Brian had something to tell her. Now she felt like she was going crazy.
Aunt Diane said you could show me. I need to talk to him.
Well, I can't do that.
Why not?
Because something's happened to me. I stopped seeing them, and I don't know why. But you know, sometimes you just have to go on faith, because that's what I'm going on right now.
Why don't you just face the fact they're not out there? There's nothing out there but nightmares and bad memories.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. And you might have fooled my Aunt Diane, but you're not gonna fool me. You're a big fake, and I'm on to you. So why don't you just get out of here and leave me alone?
I was very helpless, but the next morning, I still found Caitlin's father. I hoped he could care more about Caitlin. Caitlin's father said he had also lost his beloved wife. Of course, he could understand Caitlin's feeling of losing her boyfriend, but he had raised Caitlin alone. Now, Caitlin looked at him with eyes full of disgust and hatred. After saying that, he left. Helplessly, I could only leave too. But that night, just as Caitlin climbed into bed, everything around turned red, and Brian appeared at this time. The father heard Caitlin scream and rushed over. He quickly hugged Caitlin to comfort her. At the same time, I went to the hospital for a check-up. I wanted to find out the reason for losing my ability to communicate with ghosts. The doctor told me everything was recovering well. I just needed to rest for a while longer. When I left the hospital, I suddenly saw a newly deceased soul. But that soul was quickly sucked away. Seeing this scene, I finally realized that I hadn't lost my ability to see ghosts. It was the ghost world that had changed dramatically. So I immediately went to Caitlin's home. I asked her to go with me to find Brian, but Caitlin decided that I was a liar. She refused to go with me no matter what.
Caitlin, you listen to her. Aunt Diane told me what she can do. I don't know if I believe in all that stuff, but I think maybe you should.
What are you talking about?
Honey, I know you're in pain. I know I haven't been here for you, but I know this boy means a lot to you.
It hurts so bad.
Oh, honey. I know. Oh, you're my little girl.
Caitlin and I came to the field. After a careful search, Caitlin accidentally found her lost ring. The moment she picked up the ring, Brian appeared. It turned out that Brian had relied on the ring to avoid being sucked away by that strange force. Brian asked me to tell Caitlin that he didn't want to break up. He said the blonde beauty Caitlin saw that day was just his dance teacher. He just wanted to secretly learn to dance, and then go to the dance with Caitlin, because he wanted to dance with Caitlin.
Didn't you know that? Didn't you know I loved you?
I know now. Brian, I don't know how I'm gonna live without you.
Tell her she'll find that again. Tell her that I want her to. For me.
I will never find anyone like you, Brian. You learned how to dance just for me, and I will never get that chance.